Hey everyone, welcome to Creating with Kirsteen's Helpful Hoodger video series. Today I'm going to show you in this Helpful Hoodger video how to make a box bag. The reason it's called a box bag is because it's a bag that has a box as its base to make it sturdier. You can make these bags in all different sizes, and this one has a base that is 6 by 3. And this one a base that is 3 by 1.5, and this little itty one is a base that's 1 by 1/2. There's some math involved in order to work out what size of cardstock you need to make the box base, and also the designer paper size to wrap around to make the bag. I'm going to show you the math involved first. So to make this bag, which has a base size of 6 by 3, bag base is 6 by 3, and to make the side 6, you need 6 plus 1 plus 1. The 1 is the score line that you need for the base, and that makes 8. The side B, which is the 3 inches, is 3 plus 1 plus 1, it's 5. So I started off with a cardstock of 8 by 5, which is this one. Then I'm going to score on the 8-inch side at 1 and 7, and on the 5-inch side at 1 and 4. And then for the designer paper length, you need to add 2 of your long length, 2 of your short length, plus 1/2. So 6 plus 6 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1/2 is 18.5. Now yes, there's lots of math involved, so if you go to creatinwithkirsten.com, you'll find a table that all you have to do is to put in the 2 side lengths that you want, hit return, and it will give you all the rest of these measurements. So I'm going to show you how to make the base first. This piece is 8 by 5, and I've drawn in the score lines so that you can see. I've then cut into the score lines on each of these tabs here. Now you'll use stronger adhesive, but what I've done for the video is I've just put a glue dot on the back of each of these pieces. So you'll snip into the score lines, and then you'll use a strong adhesive and you'll fold in all your score lines and stick the corners down. Now you're not going to see this box, it's just to give you the base. So there I have my box base. Then you take your designer paper piece. This won't all fit in the video frame. All I did was take a piece of 12 by 12 designer paper and cut it in half, so this depth is 6 inches, and then I adhered them in the middle and then cut the whole piece to 18.5 inches long. So this piece is 18.5 long by 6 deep. You then put a strong adhesive, this is the tear tape, Stampin' Up! Tear tape, along the long end, and a piece up one short end. Then you take the top off of the tear tape to reveal the adhesive, and at this point I take my box base and I glue it on to the designer paper. This is easier to do if you turn it this way, because then you'll get them both flush. Wrap your adhesive around the box and adhere it all the way around, and this one, this side all the way around. And when you come to this point, you're going to tear the adhesive off, line it up, and adhere the sides together. So that's your bag. At this point what I did was I added a strip of cardstock around the top to make it more solid so that it's not as flimsy, and then I added handles. So to make the handles, I took a piece of cardstock that's 11 inches long by 1 inch wide. I used my corner rounder punch on all of the corners, and then I scored in at 1/2 inch, and this is 1.5 inches from the end all the way along to 1.5 inches from this end. And I put adhesive tear tape along one side and folded in half. You fold it in the middle and run along the score line, folding it as you go, and you'll get this shape. Then roll it between my fingers to break the paper fibers, and you'll get this shape. You put a couple of glue dots on it and adhere it to your bag. So as I said, you can make lots of different sizes. So this size, as I said, was 3 by 1.5. And instead of putting handles on this one, I punched some black cardstock, folded it in the middle, and then added a button and a bow, and that's just to stop the treats coming out. And on this little itty bun, I put linen thread handles. So if you go to my website, creatinwithkirsteen.com, you'll find the table, and you can make as many different size bags as you want.